Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If today is the first time you're seeing my video, I want to say you're most welcome. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for clicking the notification button, thank you for sharing with your friends, thank you for all the comments, all the lovely comments, thank you for showing your guests some love. Guys, it's a beautiful afternoon in Lithuania. Each time you start seeing these brownish leaves, it simply means we are headed to winter, and it's not a good one because Lithuania is usually pretty cold, like extremely cold, but across years we have been surviving. So I thank you for stopping by on my channel today. Stay with me, I have something today. I want to talk about something. What I want to talk about today is something I think is going to be beneficial, something I think you all are going to love it, something I think you all are going to it's not that serious, something I think you all are going to come out and be like there are some of you that just come to throw me, and maybe you're used to it, or maybe you find it very funny. Sometimes I cruise around with it, sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm not having it, so it depends on the mood. But there's a new package on ground, and I said I should come and share with you guys, because if I don't share with you guys, who will I share with? Guys, this package it has a lot of countries in it, so it's like all the countries, we are bringing them together, but the price is the same. But the but there is that when some of you are going to come to me, we can be able to differentiate from which one you're coming from or from what you're doing. But this country, according to what our partner presented or what they give to me, they are all together. Even your most favorite country is among this country right now. So it's not like one specific country. So guys, I'm going to just group them all in one, and I'll put all the information out there. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared about the cost of these packages. But you can always come to me. We can iron things out. That's my neighbor. We can iron things out, or you can reach out to me irrespective of what it is. No need to freak out, no need to throw, no need to, it depends, okay? It depends on the mood you are when this video hits your screen. So guys, let's talk about live and work in Poland, 1, Czech Republic, 2, Slovakia, 3, Hungary, 4, Romania, 5, Malta, 6, Luxembourg, 7. So I am going to be talking about how to live and work in 7 Shengen countries. No, you can pass, no problem. Okay, yeah. How you can live and work in 7 Shengen countries today. So for those countries, I've already listed them for you guys. I'm going to be talking about the jobs that are available in this country. This is being handled by one of our partners. I'm also going to talk about the salary range, and at the same time I'm going to talk about the requirements, and I'm going to talk about the processing time. I'm going to be talking about what is required for you to make in terms of the deposits, and after which I am going to talk about the total cost, or better still, we can just let the cost be. You can come to me privately and we can talk about it, okay? It's not something too outrageous. I know a lot of you want to come to Poland. Someone just whispered to me that Poland is giving visa like this time. Also, I know that Malta, they are giving visas because they are looking for people to come and work in Malta. Czech Republic as well, they are in short of skilled, unskilled and skilled workers. Malta the same, Romania the same. In fact, in Romania you can be able to move with your family. Most of these countries, they've created that part for you to be able to move with your family. I was reading an article about the Romania government. They really want you to come and work. You can be able to apply yourself, and they brought out like the job platforms where you can be able to apply for jobs, and after which you can be able to relocate to work. So this is not just peculiar to Lithuania, it's peculiar to every country in the Schengen region. They are looking for workers. All right, stay with me, guys. So let's go with what I'm looking for today. The minimum salary ranges from 925 euros upwards, from 925 euros to like 2,000 euros. Because for countries like Luxembourg, their wages are pretty high, which means we cannot be telling you that you're getting 925 euros for Luxembourg. It's not realistic, right? Because we can see the job market for Luxembourg, because it is pretty high, and the wages are pretty high, and cost of living as well is neither cheap. So if I'm coming here to pass an information and I'm telling you that the minimum wage, or you should be getting a net salary, what after tax, for 925 euros, is not going to be realistic. So that is why the salary is ranging from there, because most of the European or most of the Schengen countries have their minimum wage within 900 something euros upwards. So that is why we are coming with it. So this is a lot of packages together, 7 countries in one. So there's no way I'm going to be splitting it like each and every one. We are not going to sleep, we are not going to live here, we are definitely going to sleep here today. So that is why I splitted them. So now let's get it moving. What are the kind of job openings that they have? I'm going to take my time for this video because it's 7 countries. I'm going to take my time to break it down to make sure that everyone understands what I am trying to say and the kind of English I'm trying to speak. Because most of the time in the comment section, you see things like, I don't understand your English, especially for those of them that are non-English speakers. I have issues with my accent. I help them to make sure I take it very slow, and it's not easy to fit into everyone's shoes. While the job openings, let's start from there. We have the kitchen workers. They are looking for room attendants, cleaner or helpers. They are looking for them. Housekeeping attendants, sales representatives, factory helpers, assistant cook, delivery drivers, food and beverages servers, waiters, bartenders, chefs, administratives and executives, which is where I think the skilled workers comes in. Sales rep is a skilled work, if you ask me. Administrative and executive is a skilled work, so it's basically skilled and unskilled. Shelf is a skilled work as well. Office supervisors are skilled workers as well. Manufacturing laborers, plumbers, healthcare assistants, guys, which means these job positions that they have open now is a combination of skilled and unskilled. So you can be able to fit in anywhere. So how I really want you guys to do this is that if you're coming for any of these packages, just say the country you are interested in, and we will just like go and be like, okay, so client wants so country, then we will take it from there. All right, so that is how I think we should work with it, because I cannot split these 7 countries and be telling you, oh, that's going to be a lot. So what are the requirements for these 7 countries? Because this job is being done by one partner, so everything is grouped together. They are going to be needing your international passport. 1, international passport. When we are referring for international passport, we are simply referring to your data the data page. Make sure that you give us the scanned copy of that data page of your international passport. And passport photograph is usually and is best on white backgrounds. That is what companies or organizations they prefer. Your CV should be in the European standard. You can just get that from Europa or just fix it in. It's not that difficult to do. Your educational certificate. This is where the skilled comes in. Because for those of you that don't have any educational qualification, unfortunately, you cannot be able to apply for things like other sales reps, office assistants, healthcare assistants, office supervisors, administrative and executives, because you require a certain kind of certification for you to fit in there. So it's a good package, because if you don't fit in on the skilled, you can be able to fit in on the unskilled. So the educational certificates are for those that are qualified in terms of having let's say maybe bachelor's or you have your master's, you can fit in there perfectly without any issues. Then trade test certificate. Trade test certificate is also paramount, or it's also mandatory for everyone to come with it, or for everyone to get it along. Now, one thing I want you guys to understand about the 7 countries I talked about is that that is an easy way to work and get settled in within the Schengen, because now they are looking for workers and people are just looking for a way to get in. So these job opportunities makes it like extremely easy for you to come in, for you to be able to settle within this area. And the job offer is provided for you at hand before you even start processing your visa, which means you're going to get your contract first. You go through it before you even move on to the next stage. And for Schengen work visa success rate is usually high when you're coming through work. Work and study is usually high, but the only challenge you usually have is that most time it's difficult for you to get like a legit agent that can be able to do the job for you in terms of getting you the accurate or authentic work offer. Now, the process is going to be 5 months processing maximum, okay? So let's leave it within 3 to 5 months. If there is a delay, it should be 5 months. If there is no delay, it should be 3 months. But I'm going to leave it at 5 months because I am part of the system. I have been in the Schengen area for like how many years now? And I understand that sometimes it can be a bit tricky. When it comes to their documentations, you don't rush them. They take their time to make sure that everything goes smoothly. If it doesn't go smoothly, they are not doing it. So my recommendation, or I am going to be saying that just leave it at that 5 months, because that is the best in order for you not to be stressed, or we ourselves to be forced or stressed as well. Okay, so now let's talk about I've already talked about the duration of the process, and now let's talk about the deposit. For the total package, how much is going to be cost? I'm going to be including this. I'm going to be putting it on the description box, and at the same time I'm going to be putting it in the universal currency, which is dollars, because most of our partners, we need to convert this to enable people that are watching the video, or people that are seeing it, or people that are non-Nigerians or non-Africans to be able to see this, because we are not channeled just to Africans or a specific set of region. That is why we always have to put it in dollars to enable people to be able to understand or comprehend what we are saying. The total cost of this package is going to be about 7 million naira, which means for anyone you're coming for. So when you come, we are going to check. That is the overall package cost. So if, for example, you're coming to a country that is lesser, when we check and is lesser, or what you're going to be getting is lesser, there is still a possibility of the price going down, because you cannot be paying that amount, let's say for Poland, compared to you paying that amount for Luxembourg, or you paying as a bartender that amount when somebody is going for healthcare assistance. Do you understand? So there is going to be a little kind of disparity in terms of the cost and all of that, but that is the general cost. But when you come, we check your CV and we check excuse me, we check your CV and we check where you best fit in. Then we can be able to say, okay, this is total cost, but excuse me, we can say this is the total cost, but this is what you are going to be paying because of what and where you best deem fit, or where you should, or where your qualification takes you to. All right, so that is the total cost. Then for the initial deposit for this is going to be about like 800,000 naira. That also is going to be in dollars, so that people can be able to see it and understand what we are saying. So for the job, I have mentioned a lot of job openings here. A lot of it is going to be on the description box. And also I've already talked about, this is like 7 countries that is providing this job offer. So should, in case you have something that is not clear about the documentations, and guys, there are some things I didn't see here which I think is very, very important. For instance, I'm going to also include on the documentation, I'm going to be including the police character. The police character is very, very important. The reason is because if you're moving to a new country, they want to make sure that you have a good or a clean slate in your country when it comes to crime. No country or no organization or no company want to invite or involve any criminal person in their organization, because they need to make sure that your character, you have the probity of character. And that's why I'm going to be indicating that each and every one of you should get your police character. After you get the police character, also make sure that this police character is legalized in your country by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, because you are using it to travel outside the country. So for the payment modalities, we are going to pay as it goes. So the total payment depends again on the country you are coming for. Okay, I've already said the total payment, but how you are going to pay in terms of the modalities depends on the country you're coming for. But the first initial general deposit is going to be 800,000 naira, which means if you make a payment now and we check and maybe you need another document, for countries like Luxembourg and Malta, their documentations are usually a little bit cumbersome because of the dynamics of how they operate. It's totally different from Poland, and it's totally different from which other countries here? Romania. So guys, not to worry, but we are here to guide you and make sure that everything goes smoothly. So I think that is all I wanted to share in this video. Should in case you have any question and you like what I do, or you love how I drop my videos, how I support you guys, how I make sure like you understand what is happening, you are in touch with reality in terms of opportunities, in terms of updates, I am going to beg your indulgence to give me a thumbs up. You know why? Each time you give me a thumbs up and you like my video, YouTube get to like post the video or send it across for other people to be able to watch and other people to be able to see. Like it comes up, like they recommend the videos for other people to see. So help someone by giving us a thumbs up. So each time we drop any video, you are going to see it. As well, click on the notification button as well. So guys, that is all I wanted to share in this video today. There's nothing else I want to say. These days I don't waste my time in any video. So that is all. If it's the first time you're coming across my video, forgive my manners, you're most welcome. I love you, but God love you the most. It's your girl Great Faith, and I'm here again on the street of Lithuania trying to share those amazing opportunities. Stay tuned, share with your friends. We are going to be posting more offers. Thank you and goodbye.